Tina, what's the matter? I thought you were going to feel better after you went to the doctor.
I do feel better. I feel better, much better.
I know you well enough to know when you were hiding something from me. Now, come on.
I am not hiding anything from you, Court. I mean, can't you just take my word for it? If I say I'm feeling better, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't want to do anything to spoil the moment, that's all.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who snapped. I really apologize.
It's okay. Look, I need to get over to the banner anyway. I got to get dressed. How about tonight? We just have a little date to ourselves. We just pick up where we left off, okay?
You got it. A date. I better get dressed myself. I want to go see Megan, see if she's heard anything about Sarah.
Ooh, tacky.
What? It's just a white shirt.
I'm not talking about the shirt.
Okay, so the tie's a little bit flashy, but you know, Charlotte likes that kind of style.
Well, I'm not talking about the tie either. I'm talking about the cologne. I can smell it all the way over here.
Hey, sorry, but
Charlotte likes it.
That's right.
She would. It's cheap enough.
Do you think I'm looking forward to going on this date with Charlotte? No, I just look at it as a job. That's all, just a job.
Oh, just a job, just like any old other white-collar job.
We know that Charlotte is Carlo's little girl, right? And he probably tells her things that he tells nobody else. So if I can get her to trust me, open up.
I know. It's the best shot that we have at finding Sarah.
Maybe our only shot.
Well, maybe it is, but I don't like it.
Like, do you think I like this? Getting dressed to go on a date with another woman while you're watching me?
Oh, well, excuse me. Should I leave the room so you can put your tiger-striped underwear on?
Enough.
I know
Okay.
that you don't like doing this. Well, I don't like it much either. It's no secret that Charlotte has had the hots for you ever since she met you on Batterley.
You have nothing to worry about, Megan.
Well, that remains to be seen. You've left one question unanswered, one which you're going to answer before you walk out that door. Exactly how far are you willing to go with Ms. Hesser?
You have the right to remain silent and to refuse to answer any questions. Do you understand?
I know my rights.
Anything you say...
I believe I'm holding you again, and you're safe. Are you all right? Did they hurt you?
No, I'm fine. How's Megan?
She's fine, too.
Listen, sweetheart, there's something I've got to tell you.
I want to get you away from here.
No, listen to me, all right? Now, this is not just a kidnapping. There's a lot more involved here. Nothing is the way it seems.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
What do you mean things aren't what they seem to be?
Keep your mouth shut, sir.
No, hey, you keep your mouth shut. You kidnapped my wife, hold her for days.
Bo, don't!
No, what do you want with her?
Get him off me.
All right, Bo, that's...
No, not until he
Bo,
talks.
he's not worth it.
No, he's gonna pay for everything he did to you and Megan.
Listen to me. He's a flunky, all right? He gets his orders from higher up.
Okay, from who? Who's behind this, huh?
Sarah, keep your mouth shut. If you
No, get up. Get up.
Drop the gun.
Come here. What the hell?
Oh! Bo!
Don't make me ask you again, sweetie. Drop it.
You okay, kid? Yeah, I am now. What took you guys so long?
Are you all right? Are you all right?
Come on, Sarah.
No!
Come on.
Don't you dare take Sarah! You take me! You take me! Don't you dare take her!
You're real brave, a credit to the FAB, but she's coming with us. Come on, honey. Don't even think about me. Not if you want her to stay alive. Come on, we're moving out, now. Could you hand me the tie, please?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I heard what you said. The tie is flashy, but
Jake,
Charlotte, it makes her happy. I'll wear
asked
it.
you a question. How far are you willing to go with Charlotte?
Don't be stupid.
Yes, I'm being stupid and dumb and petty and jealous. Fine, if you want St. Joan, go to France. Fact is that you're in Landview with me, someone who happens to care enough about you to hold on to you.
Does that tell you something?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then.
Tells me that you're a good kisser, but I knew that already. What about Charlotte? Is she gonna find out in the same way?
Do I have to spell this out for you?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I love your stupid questions, your petty jealousy.
You do?
Yeah, I do. It shows me that you care about me. I only wish you knew how much I care about you.
Well, I do. It's just that thought of you snuggling up to that mob princess, it makes me sick.
Megan, every minute that I'm going to be with her, I'm going to be thinking of one thing.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
You. I'll be thinking about you.
You mean that? You're not just saying that to make me happy, right? I mean, it's okay if you are. I mean, I don't mind. It's just I would prefer if you were telling me the truth.
I am. Well, I'll be thinking of one other thing, too.
Oh, you see, I knew it.
Sarah! I'm going to be thinking about Sarah. Remember that what this whole plan is about. She's still missing.
I know. I'm being selfish. I'm thinking about you and Charlotte when my sister's life is at stake.
You're also being too hard on yourself. Just think, if the shoe was on the other foot, if the situation was reversed, wouldn't Sarah be angry if Bo had to do this, huh?
No, she would have done it. And she wouldn't have carried on like this. She's braver than I am.
Cut it out, Megan. You're worried about your sister. You want to find her. And that's what we're going to do, no matter what it takes.
All right, you're right. So let's tie this tie, leave the top button unbuttoned, because Charlotte will find that sexy.
Yeah. Enough about Charlotte. As far as that problem goes, I'm not even going to let it develop.
Yeah, well, it developed pretty quickly on Batterley, didn't it?
Well, it's because it was out of my control on Batterley. See, if I'm slick enough here, if I'm subtle enough, she won't even know I'm using her.
The subtle approach with Charlotte. That's going to be new.
There's a lot of things I don't know about Charlotte. For instance, can she hold her booze? I mean, a couple glasses of champagne might loosen up her lips.
Careful.
No, really. A couple glasses of champagne, and she might give us the lead we need to find Sarah.
And if a couple of glasses of champagne doesn't work, then what are you going to do? Don't answer the question.
I'm going to keep her talking. I'm going to keep her off balance. Before you know it, she might give me a lead, a clue, something to find Sarah. Anyway, in the meantime, don't worry about Miss Hesser. Charlotte sleeps alone.
I know you. I'm sorry, I've never seen you before. Now, would you just have a seat and Dr. Wolek will examine you as soon as he's finished with your friend? What are you trying to pull? Me? You're the one who came in here stoned out of your mind with a friend who OD'd. Now, would you please sit down? Laura Jean. We used to sit next to each other in algebra, Miss Polnikov's class. And don't tell me I'm wrong. No, listen. You're right, I am Laura Jean. I knew it. My name is Rika. Rika, right, I remember now. Look, nobody here at the clinic knows about me, so I'd like to keep it that way, okay?
Like I suspected, your friend has a serious drug overdose. She's with Dr. Marshall right now, so I guess it's your turn.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you took the same drug, then you're going to have to be treated too. Now, come on. I'll have to examine you first.
Look, you know, you can't make her stay if she doesn't want to.
Well, there is such thing as professional ethics. You know, I can't let a junkie go back on the street.
I'm not a junkie.
Hey.
Look, what can you do? If she wants to go, you gotta let her go.
Well, whether she likes it or not, I'm going to take a look at her. Look at me. Here.
Get that out of my eye.
Hey, hold still.
What are you doing?
You know, I was about to ask you the same question. You're not on drugs, you're faking it. Why? Answer my question. What are you trying to pull?
You want the truth? I'm a newspaper reporter. What did you say? You heard me. I'm a newspaper reporter.
If you're a newspaper reporter, I'm Dr. Strangelove.
I'm an intern at the Banner.
Laura, I hope you're taking notes on this.
It's the truth. I'm writing an expose on teenage runaways, on what their world is really like.
Oh, is that so? Well, maybe you can tell me who's the editor-in-chief of the Banner these days. Well, that's if you work there, of course. I think you should know that.
Cord Roberts. While his father is out west with Vicki Buchanan. Did I pass the test, Doctor? We believe you. Dan, I think we have more important things to do than look for her ID and check her out.
Not really. Not if she's who she says she is. I might want her to stay around.
Darling, I know it seems real hopeless right now.
It is hopeless. I'm pregnant and I don't know who the father is. That's hopeless.
Tina, I am so sorry about all this. I wish I had been wrong about it all.
Yeah, so do I. So do I.
Honey, did the doctor have any idea when you got pregnant?
Well, he can tell me the week.
So if you remember the week and you remember who you were with. Oh my God, Tina.
Yeah. It was both of them. I mean, Cord and Johnny, both in the same week. It could be either one. Oh, God.
Tina, honey, I've been calling you for 5 minutes. What's going on? You're not still feeling sick, are you?
No. Don't be silly, sweetheart. I was just, daydreaming.
I think I worry about you too much, don't you?
You do. But I love it.
Listen, I would love to stay here and lounge around in bed with you all afternoon, doing nothing but daydreaming, but, well, with Clint in Seattle with Vicky.
I know, you gotta carry the whole banner.
Yeah. But listen, tonight, I promise you and CJ, you're gonna have my undivided attention. Yeah, I really love the fact that we're one big happy family again. That's like the most important thing in the world to me. Bye-bye. I'll see you.
Cord.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Now I know how those damsels felt when they sent their knights off to fight the Crusades.
Is that how you think of me? Like a knight in shining armor?
Well, better that than a lounge lizard going off to seduce Miss Headlights 1990.
Miss Headlights, 1990. That's a good one.
All right, I'm just kidding. Sort of. I'd feel a lot better if I knew where this date was going to be.
Why? So you could show up and dump soup in her lap? I don't think so.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You've convinced me that this is the best way of tracking down Sarah. I just wish I didn't have to send you off to that two-headed, red-headed monster.
If there was some other way.
But there
I would
isn't.
do it.
Bottom line, there isn't, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. I guess I better get going.
Right, one final look. You look cute.
Thanks. When I'm gone, why don't you, go out, see a movie or something?
Actually, I think I'm going to go over to Land Fair, check on the kids. I told Clint I'd look in on them.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Now go, 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 go.
Oh, no, don't try to get out.
I've got to. What happened to you? Where's Sarah?
We were ambushed.
Ambush?
I followed Kip and two men, and I got there just in time to see them putting Sarah into a Jeep.
A Jeep? They had this whole thing planned.
So I did everything I could possibly do. I tried to jump into the Jeep, and then two men shoved me out onto the ground, and then they just took off.
Okay, where's the map?
I am so sorry.
No, I know. You did everything you could. Give me the map.
All right. I managed to see them swerve off the road onto a field.
Yeah, where? What? Here?
Right there, yes. Now, where could they be going? There's nothing but woods and a river.
I don't know.
Chopper's taking off.
It's got to be them. They were ready. They're down to the split second.
Well, they haven't pulled it off yet. There is no way a chopper could land in this area without somebody seeing it.
Yeah,
I bet you the sheriff's people saw it.
Okay, maybe they saw where it's headed. Come on, let's go back to town.
Dan, we don't have time for reporters with our workload.
Hey, look, Laura, first I'm going to check with Cord, and then I may have a proposal from Ms., I'm sorry, what'd you say your name was?
I need your help. My leg.
What happened to it?
My hot dog leg, it fell over on me.
All right. Just take it easy.
Hey, you need some help with this, doctor? I can...
No, Laura, look, you stay with our guests here. I'm going to take Eddie to room 2. Come on, Eddie.
That's fine. Okay.
Well, now's your chance. Go on. Get out of here. All of a sudden, I'm in no rush. If you don't mind, we're very busy here. Busy hiding your past? Are you ashamed of it? Ashamed of me because I come from the same side of the tracks? That's bull, and you know it. I've never been ashamed of where I come from or who my friends were. Then why all the secrets? And why are you so anxious to get rid of me?
Hey, look, how you doing? Listen, I'm looking... Hi. There you are. No wonder I was having such a hard time finding you. I've been looking all over the place for you.
So you do know her?
Hey, Cord.
Hey, Dan,
I was just about to call you. I'm curious. This young lady here says that she's a reporter on the Banner.
She is.
Rika Price. The doctor and his receptionist didn't believe that I worked for you.
Oh, I can't understand that. Rika is an intern with the paper. It's part of a work-study program through Harvard.
Harvard? Not bad for a small-town girl.
Yeah, well, girl, you're going to be on your way back to the classroom if you don't have a real good explanation as to why you're in this get-up here. You're supposed to have an article on my desk later this afternoon. You know that, right?
That's why I'm here. I'm researching the story.
Yeah, she was posing as a runaway, you know. She even fooled us here.
Just good, basic newspaper work.
No kid. Well, see, I asked you to give me a story on runaways, not to actually become one.
But the story makes me have to
what could have happened to you if you had been arrested? Or worse yet, what would have happened if you'd run into one of the drug dealers around here, huh? I wish you had told me about this little masquerade idea of yours before you initiated it.
I'm sorry, Cord. I just
No,
thought
I'm the one who's
that
sorry now because I'm going to have to take you off the story.
No, you can't. I'm the perfect one to write the story.
I think we can discuss this a little bit later back at the Banner. Look, we're sorry to waste your time here, Dan.
Wait, hold it, Cord. Maybe there's a way that Rika could keep her story and we could help the clinic at the same time.
Good afternoon, Mr. Harrison. Your table is ready.
Oh, Jake, if it's all the
Yeah,
same
I'm
to
way
you-
ahead of you. Simon, could we get something a little more private? You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yes, thank you. Perfect.
I hope you don't mind.
Mind? Why would I mind having you all to myself? Simon, could we get a bottle of your best champagne, please? No, we're gonna hold off, order dinner later. Thank you.
Jake, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just that I feel really uncomfortable being seen with you. I don't think my father would understand. I know he was decent to you last night.
I know, but I'm still one of the boys who blew up his lab in Batterley. I understand that. But you see, Charlotte, I'm not interested in being one of your father's pals. Or your brother's pal, for that matter. I just hope you understand that and don't take that the wrong way.
No. And despite what happened on Batterley, you have been a perfect gentleman to me ever since.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I don't know if I necessarily want to be a perfect gentleman to you. Thank you. Just leave the bottle. I'll pour it myself. Thank you.
Are you ready to order?
No. Actually, we're in no rush. Just come back a little later, thanks.
Jake.
No, I'm sorry. I just assumed that you didn't want to eat it. I can get the waiter.
No, that's not it.
You hate champagne? That's fine. I can get you wine, anything you want.
I love champagne. I love it.
What's wrong then?
Me.
You.
Me. Got this problem. I have this wonderful knack for fooling myself, especially where men are concerned. The closer I get to a man, the more I tend to see only what I want to see, whether it's my father or my brother or you.
You know, Charlotte, you don't have to go into this right now.
Let me finish, okay?
I'm sorry.
Batterley wasn't the first time I put on blinders. And I'm not just talking about the family business. I'm talking about you and Megan. I had myself totally convinced that there was nothing going on between the two of you. And when I learned the truth, I felt like a fool. And that's when I became angry and spiteful.
Charlotte, I'm not proud of the way I treated you on Batterley. But I had to. I had no choice. And I hope you understand I didn't mean to hurt you in any way.
I know. You had to help Bo and the others.
That's right. It was all we could do to stop the drugs from making their way to Landview, you know.
Yeah, so you tell me. But I can't help but wonder about you, Jake.
Why?
Why? Well, given our history, what am I supposed to think? I have to know the truth, Jake. Does Megan know that you're seeing me? Or are you sneaking around behind her back?
Megan who?
What do you need, an engraved invitation? I mean, that kidnapper had Sarah right over there, right under your nose.
Hey, listen, it's not helpful.
No, come on. He swore up and down that his men were going to search this whole area.
Mr. Buchanan, I don't know what to say. If what you and Agent Oltl tell me is true...
No, if it's true, what the hell kind of an operation is this? Now, I can see where you might have missed them if they're down in a cellar, but a helicopter landing in the middle of an empty field?
Look, I'm sorry, but I've been trying to tell you we're not a big city force. I got all of my people out there manning roadblocks, conducting a house-to-house search.
He's doing the best he can.
Well, it's not good enough, is it? Okay. Okay, maybe you could call some of the local airports, some private airstrips, alert them that there's a helicopter gonna land.
Excuse me, Sheriff, Agent Oltl has a call from Landview. A fellow named Porter wants to talk to you.
Porter, yeah. Well, you tell him to get off your back and to do his own job.
Look, just tell Detective Mitchell here what you have in mind.
Oltl, you want to speak to me, sir?
Alex, we have to talk.
Look, Mr. Porter, before you take away my badge, I'd like you to know that if you would have me...
Shut up for a minute. Nobody's after your badge. Not yet, anyway. I just got some new information on Sarah Buchanan. That is, if you're still interested.
Of course I'm interested. Just a minute. He said he's got a lead on Sarah.
What is it?
He hasn't told me yet.
Well, here, let me see. Please, please. Porter, this is Bo Buchanan. What do you got?
I can't discuss it on the phone.
Come on, if this concerns my wife.
I'm trying to tell you that the information is sensitive. How fast can you and Alex get over here to Herb Callison's office?
We'll be right there. Alex, get in the car, start it up.
What about the sheriff?
Start the car up. Sheriff, your car's gonna be at the cottage.
So what you're saying is you would give Rika permission to use the clinic as research for a series of articles on runaways.
Mm-hmm. She gets her story, our patients get help.
Well, what about the people having their pictures and names in the paper?
Well, that goes without saying. No pictures, no names.
I can live with that, if you can, boss.
Well, we've used unnamed sources in the past, that's true. And if it is to promote awareness, well, I guess that sounds all right.
You bet it is. Laura, you haven't said anything. Do you hate it or what?
Hey, not at all. Actually, I was thinking Rika could start by interviewing the runaways over at Landview Hospital, and then there's the homeless shelter on Clark Street.
Good idea. But I'd rather start with the runaways that come here to the clinic. I mean, the whole point is to make them more aware of the services you have to offer, right?
Right.
Clinic sounds like the logical place to start.
Then it's settled. All right.
Just one detail. If the story is good and it leads to a series of articles, I want a byline.
Oh, you do you?
Wouldn't you, if you were in my shoes?
Well, if the first article is any good, we could talk byline, okay.
Oh, thanks, Cord. I'll get started right away.
Good idea. Well, first, I think we need to head back towards the banner.
But the sooner I get to work, the better
First things first. Your sister, Sheila, she's been calling for you all day. Did you know that?
Sheila Price is your sister?
You know her?
I've consulted with her lots of times at Landview Hospital. She's one of the best physical therapists on the staff.
No, you got that right. She's out in Seattle right now helping Vicky and Clint get ready for their move back home, which is why I'd like you to call, because I'd like to find out how Vicky's doing, okay?
Okay, fine. But right after that, I'm going to get right to work.
We'll talk about a few ground rules first, maybe dress code, something like that. Come on, let's go. Thanks
for your cooperation, Cord.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Dan.
Likewise.
And with you, Laura.
Bye-bye.
Take care, Cord.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Speaking of work, I'm way behind on mine.
Hey, wait a second. You and I have something to discuss in private.
What about the clinic, though?
Now, come on, Dr. Marshall. Get your pocketbook. Come on, Dr. Marshall, hold the clinic. Come on, move. Let's go.
Herb? Hi. Any news on Sarah? Really, what kind of information? All right. I'll be right there. What's the matter? Forgot your key, Jake? Guess what? You may not. Oh, Tina, hi.
Hi. I'm sorry. It looks like you're expecting somebody else. I'll just
No,
come back
don't be
later.
silly. Please, come in. I'm not expecting anyone. Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to stay long. I want you to know I was thinking about you today, and I know that I can't ease your mind about Sarah, but I wanted to give you some good news about Vicky.
Great. More good news.
What do you mean? You've heard from Clint?
No. It's Sarah.
She's been found.
Well, I'm not quite sure yet. Herb just called. He said he had some new information. Hopefully that means she's on her way home.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting. And we can have a full-blown family reunion. Vicky's gonna come back, and that's gonna be...
Wait a minute. Vicky's coming back?
Yeah.
I thought she was going to be in Seattle for weeks, maybe months.
Well, that's what I thought, too. But Clint said that the doctors called, and they said that they were so impressed with Vicky's progress that they said if she kept on like she's been doing, she'll probably be home sometime next week.
Oh, that's wonderful. My mother and my sister on their way home.
Yeah. I swear this family has deserved a couple of miracles. I mean, 1 or 2 or 3.
And you? What about you? You're in store for a miracle, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean that you and Cord now have nothing standing in your way. You can finally get married. Mr. and Mrs. Cord Roberts finally together. Well, I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
No. No, of course not. I just, no, Cord and I have just decided that we don't want to plan our wedding until we are sure that Vicky's well enough to participate in it. So, but what about you and Jake? I mean, when are we going to be hearing wedding bells for you two?
Look, I've got no grudge against Megan. But I know how it feels. I know how it hurts to be on the losing end of a relationship, and I don't want to be the cause of this.
Believe me, Charlotte, you're not the cause. You're not the cause, although I'm sure she'll blame you for it. That's just going to be her terrible, jealous streak talking there. Megan and I, we were on a collision course ever since we came back from battle. It's not you.
Well, I felt the same way about us.
It's a different kind of collision course, my dear.
I've known it from the first time I saw you on the beach. The moment you stepped out of that water, I felt something that I've never felt for any other man.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
Whatever you may think of my family, I don't lie. Especially when it comes to something as important as how I feel about you.
Well, Charlotte, I never realized. I mean, I just never knew you had this side to you.
There's a lot about me you don't know, Jake. There's a lot more I want to show you. Sometimes I feel like I have been saving it all up to give to the right man. And now that I've found him...
You know, we haven't even touched the champagne, you know?
I don't need any champagne, not when I'm around you.
But still, all the same, I think we should have a toast. What do you say?
Toast, okay.
A toast to the start of a beautiful friendship.
Friendship. Well, I guess that's a start.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No. Hush. I don't want to hear more talk about that. Now, Sammy, we want a quiet table, all right? No, something more secluded.
Okay, I'm sorry I have to cut this so short, Charlotte, but duty calls.
I understand you have work to do, but I'm going to hold you to your promise next time.
Next time, we have all the time in the world, my dear.
Jake.
How you doing, Dan? Excuse us, please.
Jake Harrison, I thought Jake Harrison was going out with,
Yeah, so did I. You know what, Simon? We'll take their table. All right, and no need for menus. We'll just have a cup of coffee. Thanks. Sit.
Do you really think this is necessary? You know how important it is for me to stay home and close to the clinic.
Well, that is what I want to understand.
What happened to your promise?
Well, I'm not asking for a name, rank, and serial number. I just want to know which Laura Jean I'm dealing with. Now, am I dealing with the one that's afraid to go out of my apartment? Am I dealing with the one that wants to roll up her sleeves and help deliver a baby? Or am I speaking to the Laura Jean that loses her cool when she sees Rika Price?
Well, that's not fair. I did not lose my cool.
Laura, you couldn't wait for her to leave. Why? Because she was pretending to be a runaway or because she was a reporter? What?
I wanted her to leave because I didn't want her scaring off the real runaways. The ones that need our help.
That's a really good excuse. But I don't buy it.
There you go again. So you think it's fair to question everything about me when I know next to nothing about you except for that you're a workaholic doctor who almost married Brenda Grand and then didn't.
Will there be something else, sir?
There's something else, isn't there?
Sir?
Yeah, thank you. I'm fine. You want to know more about me? Okay, Laura Jean. I'm going to let you in on a deep secret of mine.
Yeah, well, here, sit. Jake and I take things one day at a time, you know? Why ruin the love we have by getting married?
Oh, I think if Vicky was here, she'd call you on that. But since she's not, I think that Aunt Tina's gonna have to take her place.
Oh, Aunt Tina.
I know I don't look the part, but I was thinking that since Vicky's not able to maintain a normal life right now, that I'm the one that's gonna have to keep the family together.
Tina.
Well, what? Don't laugh at me. I think I can be the Rock of Gibraltar if I need to.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be skeptical, but you have to admit that in the past, you've been so wrapped up in your own problems, you really haven't had time for anyone else.
So, in other words, just leave you alone, right?
No, I didn't mean that.
No, that's all right.
No,
Don't.
look, Tina, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I just meant, well, it comes as a surprise to me to hear you talking about caring about someone else other than
myself, right?
Yeah. If I'm way off base with this, please, I'm sorry. Tell me.
No, you're not way off base, Megan. It's just that, no, okay, I admit I have been very selfish in the past, and I'm really making an effort to change that.
And you're starting by changing things with Cord?
Yeah, especially with Cord. I mean, now that we're back together, I know that he really needs from me complete honesty and just learning how not to be so selfish.
Yeah, well, that's a tall order. Take it from me.
Yeah. Isn't it weird, though, if you think about it, how we were on Battley and everything seemed like it was so horrible, and then you and Jake got back together and you patched things up, and me and Cord got back together. I don't know. Maybe it's true that, good really can come from bad.
Yeah.
Hey, can I join in, or is this a private party?
Oh. That's what I call a greeting.
I think I have some good news about Sarah.
They found her.
Well, no, I'm not quite sure yet, but you may not have to pursue Charlotte Hesser after all.
Okay, what's the story? Where's Sarah?
Whoa, slow down.
Slow down. We practically had to steal a police car to get here, Herb. So what's this vital information, Porter?
I'll get to you in a minute, Buchanan. As for you, Agent Olenoff, do you think that orders are given for your amusement so that you can ignore them and then go ahead and do as you please?
No, sir. We can't.
Well, you could have fooled me. While you were freelancing, you managed to let the kidnappers escape. Is that what they taught you at the academy?
No, wait. Why are you giving her a hard time?
It's all right, though.
No, it isn't. No. What you like to call freelancing, if it wasn't for that, we'd have never found my wife. It sure wasn't the police or your FAB agents.
Defending her? Well, then maybe you can tell me how the kidnappers slipped away.
This is not your run-of-the-mill kidnapping, Porter.
He's right, Mr. Porter. They had us dead to rights, and they didn't kill us.
Before they took Sarah again, she told us that things aren't what they appear to be.
What does that mean?
I don't know, Herb. That's why I'm here right now. She says that other people are involved, people higher up.
What other people? Did she mention any names?
She didn't have the chance.
I knew it. I knew I was right to bring them back here.
I don't understand what you're doing,
I think
Mr.
it's
Porter.
pretty clear. You and Buchanan have done nothing but get in the way of this investigation.
What the hell do you mean get in the way? What kind of game is this, Porter? No. Herb, do you really have information on Sarah? Or is this just some stunt to get us back here?
Now, I've never told a living soul about this, all right? So you gotta promise that it's not gonna leave this table.
promise. Tell me.
All right, all right. Now, it started in my childhood. See, since I lived in Landview, all the kids, well, you know,
What? Tell me, what did they do?
well, they thought that I was, they thought that I was a Philadelphia Phillies fan when all along I was a New York Mets fan. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Hey, you're
right.
making fun of
Okay,
me.
fine, we're even.
Hey.
Is that what you want to hear? Fine.
Well, it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. I've been holding out on you, so you're holding out on me now. Okay.
I'm not holding anything back, you know. Some people don't have secrets.
That's bull. Everyone has secrets.
Well, everybody but me. Well, ask me anything you want. I got nothing to hide.
You're being silly because I really don't care.
Okay. Then I'll volunteer. And you're the one who's going to feel silly. Presenting Dr. Dan Wallach, who lusts after chocolate chip ice cream, old convertibles, and long, slinky blondes.
Thanks a lot.
No. He also lusts for redheads and brunettes, as long as they have the correct fundamentals.
Oh, I can't imagine what those could be.
Oh, a twinkle in the eye, shine and smile.
Well, count me out.
Oh, and women with about a gallon of river water in their lungs.
Here I am, Doc.
And there's one more thing. What really gets me is a woman with a past. A mysterious past. That's one thing I just can't resist.
Will you listen to me? I'm sure Agent Porter didn't bring you back to town for no reason.
Oh, no, he's got his reasons. They just don't include finding my wife.
This isn't helping.
No, he isn't helping. Your boss lied to us. This is a trick.
I don't see it as a trick.
No, well, you wouldn't.
I see it as a necessary step which you forced me to take.
Herb, why do you hang around with this jerk? Send him back to Washington, get the real police in here. We'll get some
Oh,
results.
hear him out.
Look, Buchanan, I can't prevent you from continuing to look for your wife.
Well, you're right about that.
But as Alex's superior, I'm taking her off of this case.
Are
No,
you,
sir, you
this
can't
is
do that.
idiotic. If it wasn't for Alex, we wouldn't have come close to finding my wife. Tell him, Herb.
I have to side with him, Fred. Agent Olenoff may have used unconventional methods, but they worked.
And if that hayseed sheriff out there would have been on his toes, Sarah'd be home right now.
All I need is a little bit more time. I'm very close to finding Sarah.
Now, let's face it, it might take several days to prepare another agent.
Yeah, but see, Porter doesn't care about things like that. Few days, few years. Are you even interested in finding my wife?
All right.
Mr. Buchanan, despite what you feel about me, I am very interested in bringing your wife home safely.
Well, then prove it.
All right, Alex. You can stay on the case.
Thank you, Mr. Porter. You won't be disappointed.
I'd better not be. Because if you break one rule, you are back in Washington working a fax machine.
Well, that's just brilliant leadership, Porter. You and your rules haven't done a damn thing to find my wife.
That's enough.
No, I'm just getting warm. What about this other kidnapper, huh? The one you got in custody. You didn't get any information at all from him?
He's continuing to stonewall.
Well, that's because he's tougher than your guys. You give me 2 minutes with that guy, I'll find out where Sarah is.
Now, stop it. You're starting to sound like Asa.
Asa gets results. It's not like his group.
You know, Buchanan, you just keep proving me right. Now, I am sympathetic to your situation, but you are too out of control to be out in the field right now.
Hey, my wife is missing, Porter.
I don't care. You're not the one to find her. Now, I'm going to send someone over here to debrief you and Agent Olenoff. And in the meantime, Herb, I do not want them to leave this office.
Yeah, just debrief rules. Regular. Where the hell's my wife, Porter?
Listen to her, Bo.
Don't worry about it, Bo. That's enough, please.
Listen to her. Not my type either, but you can't lay all the blame on him.
You want to bet?
All right, I'm going to have to ask you to stay here. I'll call Megan in the meantime and tell her not to get her hopes up. Alex, you...
He'll be all right.
Bo, Herb is a good man. He's doing everything he can.
Well, it's not enough. I had Sarah in my arms. I lost her again, Alex.
Well, I came by to cheer you up, and I see that since Jake is here, you don't really need me, so I'm gonna...
No, you don't have to
take
go.
off.
You don't have to go.
No, really. I mean, I can see that you guys want to, talk. So, look, I will keep my fingers crossed about Sarah and Vicky and those bells.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Tina.
Bye, Jake.
Bells.
Oh, never mind about those bells. You heard her. You're supposed to cheer me up. Get going, Buster. That's much better. Okay, spill the beans. Tell me all about it.
About what?
Oh, about your date with Charlotte, of course. Since you're back so early, I assume she had some information.
Wrong.
What's wrong? What happened?
I feel like a louse. You know, it's one thing to be pumping her for information, but it's another thing to pretend like I care about her, to play with her feelings.
No,
It's not
wait,
right.
wait, Jake. We may not even have to bother with Charlotte. I told you that. That's probably her. Keep your fingers crossed. I bet you Sarah's on her way home. Hello?
Wednesday, Doogie's back for a monster new season. Join him for a bodacious birthday bash. It's the season premiere of Doogie Howser, MD. Then, following a special inside look at America's Funniest Home Videos, James Earl Jones, an ex-cop framed for murder, starting a new life. 20 years in prison could not put out Gabriel's fire. Watch the special preview Wednesday at 10, 9 Central. Coming up, a twist of fate leaves Kate a prime suspect for murder on General Hospital. Following an ABC News brief next.